Hey there, hi Brandon, very cool contest, very cool channel, and we're gonna try and get these here done within the time limit. There's a lot of questions, and I'm gonna start with one of the more controversial one first. I'm gonna start with the films that really messed up on Blu-ray. I guess 5 films that really wrecked it for you. Luckily, I only own one of these films because I found out ahead of time the problems that was with the release. Rocky Undisputed Collection. I had been excited to see Rocky come out on Blu-ray and wanted to get it, and then I realized that they'd apparently taken all the extras off of the set and we're left with a really subpar set, so don't think so. Next up, RoboCop trilogy, or more specifically RoboCop. The original releases of RoboCop were pretty sad, actually. They had little to no features on them. Meanwhile, the DVD brethren was filled with a ton of features. Luckily, just recently, there was a release of RoboCop that came out that has released it with all the features, all the Criterion stuff, everything, in a new transfer, which is amazing. I will be getting it down the road and putting it in my RoboCop trilogy and taking my other one with the other release, and I don't know, co-steering it or something like that. Next up is Teen Wolf. I love this movie. It's a great 80s film, and the Blu-ray, when I thought about getting it, I went through the reviews and checked on it, and apparently it looks worse than it did on VHS. So yeah, what the hell were they thinking? Next up is Hard Boiled. This one is actually by Dragon Dynasty, which is a great company that puts out a lot of great stuff. Hard Boiled is not one of them. If you can get a Criterion version of Hard Boiled, you are lucky. If you can get the Dragon Dynasty Blu-ray of Hard Boiled, not so much. It's not exactly a great release. And next up is Echo Bridge's version of H2O. Actually, Echo Bridge's version of almost anything is crappy, but H2O, their Halloween stuff, if you're going to buy the Halloween movies on Blu-ray, the later ones, you want to buy H2O, Halloween 6, and Halloween, what's the last one, Resurrection? Yeah. Go get yourself the Lionsgate triple pack. Import it from Canada, because this one is crap. And there's one more, I'm going to put a 6 on the list, and that is The Entity. Awesome film. On DVD, it had some great features. On Blu-ray, features are gone, and that tends to be something that Anchor Bay tends to do a lot. Now, next up, we are going to talk about some movies that I would love to have on DVD. Well, on Blu-ray. Well, one of them is the Anvil Horror Collection. I wanted that one for ages. It's part of the Scream Factory series, and it's one that basically loved it. Well, I love Part 2. I wish they'd release them separately, but I want Part 3 as well. I want the 3D, even though I don't think 3D is going to be great. Synapse has a lot of stuff I want. What's it called? Intruder. Synapse Intruder is one that I almost picked up a while back, and when it was on sale for a little bit, probably should have. It was a great film. Again, another Synapse one, Deadly Spawn. Just a cool film from my childhood. It's about monster spawn. Seriously, that's what it's about. There's a lot of Arrow films that are out there. It's stuff like Deep Red was a favorite Argento film of mine. I've got the Funhouse. The Exterminator is one that I really wanted. The Penitentiary films. See, that's not Blu-ray. Okay, yeah. Which ones of these are Blu-ray? Let's go down. Go down. They don't have the Blu-ray editions on here. It's Aerodrome. I hate Aerodrome. Okay. The list of Arrow Films ones are not here, but I do know which ones are on Blu-ray. So, Deep Red, Birth Crystal Plumage, those are other Scream Factory ones, because apparently Wikipedia has a horrible list for the Arrow video titles. Horrible list. I gotta get in there and do that one of these days. Body Bags. Body Bags is one I really, really wanted and never got here. I'm a huge anthology horror fan, and I was extremely disappointed that never got around here. Extremely disappointed. I saw it on Precinct 13. I have almost every John Carpenter film on Blu-ray, except for that one. That one in The Method of Madness, which I do have to pick up. Unfortunately, it's by a company that I'm sad to say it's not the company I wanted to do. Now are 5 blind buys that I got on Blu-ray that were really good. And a couple of these are like actually mainstream films. But I just didn't bother to watch them back in the day and stuff like that. When I watched them finally, I was like, damn. First up was Black Dynamite. I actually bought the Blu-ray and DVD this one on the same day. Ended up giving the DVD to my son. I kept this is an amazingly funny film. Love this. Apparently they made a cartoon of it. I've never seen a cartoon. Insidious. Love this film. Really creepy. Really surprised me. Conjuring. Same thing. Conjuring's amazing. Sweet Smell of Success. Fantastic Criterion film. You know, when you're blind buy with Criterion, you know you're usually getting great stuff anyway. But, come on. Burt Lancaster, Tony Curtis. That's awesome. And Curse of Chucky. I thought this was going to suck. It went straight to Blu-ray. So I bought it when it came out, and it was fingers crossed. Guess what? Fingers crossed worked. This is an amazing film, and probably the best Chucky film after Part 2. 5 films that I did not think were going to get a Blu-ray release, but you know what? I'm really damn glad they did. And this one, first one here, was given to me by one of my favorite commenters, and that's Toddy Walnuts. He actually gave me. He was the first person to ever send me something on here, and I never ever forgot that, and it still blows my mind. And it's a Synapse too, which is really cool. The Definitive Document of the Dead. I'd seen like a version of this on my Dawn of the Dead, and I watched this like a bunch of times. And then there was an actual Blu-ray edition, which was really cool to get. Awesome stuff. And I love this cover. There's a poster of that on the inside. House on Straw Hill. This was a movie that I'd only seen on VHS, and it was cut and badly done too. So my better half surprised me with this Christmas, and this was probably one of my top surprises. I love this film, and I love the documentary that comes with this film. Man, the Sadist Videos is incredible. Peter Cushing's Corruption. I never thought this was going to get a Blu-ray release. Actually, I never thought this was going to get a decent release at all. But to see Grindhouse releasing put it out, thank you, Grindhouse. Thank you for such an awesome Blu-ray. Rolling Thunder. This one is also out now. The one I got here, actually my dad gave me this one. It's an original Studio Canal release. It was brought out again by a Scream Factory. Fantastic revenge film, really cool stuff. William Devane is amazing in this. Did not think this was going to get a Blu-ray release, but really glad it did. And the one I got today, actually, Foxy Brown. Love this movie, but this is not something I thought. A blaxploitation film. I didn't think any company was going to go out their way to give this the kind of love and Blu-ray release it needed. I figured if I was going to get any type of release like that, I would have got it back in the early Grindr stuff. 5 of my favorite Blu-rays in my collection. First up is my Return of the Living Dead, a steelbook from England, and this is an amazing one. It actually has the documentary More Brains on here. My better half actually surprised me with this one. I had zero knowledge of that I was getting this here, and I really wanted it. Something I really wanted, and it was like a Halloween gift. And cool surprises, best thing ever. If you watch my video where I open this up, you can see the excitement on me during the opening of this. This was amazing. Some people don't like surprises. I love surprises. This one was incredible. Demons 2. Put up by Arrow Video, a fantastic Blu-ray set. Yes, Synapse got a really cool, pretty looking one right now, but you get both of them for it. And it's such a fantastic one. And, you know, they even got the Cat o' Nine Tails, you know, in the postcards, because, you know, a lot of those come with postcards. Just a great film. Great stuff. I love Demons and Demons 2. So proud to have it in my collection. This was another surprise from my better half. I don't know how she managed to get this one, because we were actually in the store at the same time when she picked this one up. And that is the Vincent Price collection. You've heard me talk about this before. I talk about this a lot, and there's a reason to talk about this. It is fantastic. Pit and the Pendulum, Mask of the Red Death, Haunted Palace, Fall House of Usher, Abominable Dr. Fives, and The Witchfinder General. Just some great films. Next up is Night of the Hunter. Love this movie. Got it on Father's Day one year, and it is one of my favorite Blu-rays. which comes to probably my one of my tops. There's two. One of them I don't have over here, which is my Universal Monsters collection that has, it even gives you the edition of Creature from the Black Lagoon in glorious 3D, which is amazing. I love it. It was a surprise gift last Christmas. I did not expect it. I thought it was sold out, and I got the coffin set from England. One of the pride and joys of my collection right now, for my Blu-ray stuff, is this one right here that I got for Christmas, and it's an amazing set. It just has great stuff on it, and it's a limited edition, and I really highly recommend it if you don't have it, because it's really cool. And that is the Alfred Hitchcock The Masterpiece Collection. It is an amazing set. It has, I think, 15 Alfred Hitchcock films, classics, great stuff, and some of his not so great stuff, but even Alfred Hitchcock's not so great stuff is better than most people's good stuff. Marnie, not the greatest film, but I can still watch it over and over again because he's such a master when it comes to direction. And you know, it's got Sean Connery and Terry Hatcher, and so why not? There, I think I've listed everything in my video, and let us make sure. I don't want to like get this wrong and get that. So I did 5 films that you want on Blu-ray, 5 films that surprised me that had a Blu-ray release, 5 good Blu-ray blind buys, 5 films that Blu-ray ruined, and that was my 5 best Blu-rays right there. So that is my contest entry. Fingers crossed for me. Good luck to everybody that's going to enter. I will be sharing this video. So guys, if you're not subscribed to Brandon Lee, get out there, watch his video, like it, subscribe to his channel, and Brandon, have a great day, have a fantastic weekend. My weekend has started now because my finals are over, and I've started my long weekend. Good luck everybody in the contest, and mostly good luck to me. Thanks for watching, and I just recently woke up. I had a nap because I just crashed after studying that, so it's time for tea.